All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 812 on this beautiful evening. It's so good to have all of you here for this Monday night in November. It's crisp, it's clean, it's nice, it's fall, Thanksgiving is coming, and we have a lot to be grateful for. So,
Yes, we do.
all right. I don't know what's that going on there. Anyways, all right. I'm one of those people, like I'm structured, is like someone messes with your controls. You're like, what are you doing over here? I don't know what's going on. Sorry. Anyways, so it's good to have all of you here. I'm back. I was gone. I was waiting for my honorary grandkid to be born, my godson, if you will. It did not come. He did not come until 10 minutes before I got on right now.
Yes.
So I am officially a godfather again. And it's so awesome. A beautiful baby boy named Maverick. He's 21 inches, 7 pounds, and what did I say, 3 ounces?
Yeah.
7 pounds, 3 ounces, all healthy. And thank you all. I was hoping to witness, but I did not, so I'll have to go up there this weekend and go see baby Maverick. So thank you all for letting me have that time. I know I was probably not missed. I mean, come on, let's admit it. Brandy's what you're here for. And speaking of which, my name is Andy. I am the guy that answers all the phone calls, text messages, and all the stuff in the background. But you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and that Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get a pass notice. And let me tell you, in those live sessions, guys, we are just cooking. Brandy has got, today was day one. Tomorrow will be the last day of our live sessions for the week as we head into Thanksgiving. But today was all Q&A, all exams, test taking techniques, just getting you guys ready for these exams so you can get your pass notice, all this key stuff that you need to learn that they don't see in a book, right? They don't teach you this stuff. These are the things that you need to know so that way you can get the pass notice, the techniques, the skill sets. What am I focusing in on the wrong thing? Do I have this question, right or wrong? Am I off here? All that stuff Brandy was doing for all the members. We'll be doing it again tomorrow.
Yep.
So what time is that in AM?
10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, and 1 p.m. in the East. What? I didn't even read that.
Nice. I know it's almost like we do it all the time. Right? I would have said 10 a.m. and you all do the math. No, I'm just kidding. No. So yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow again. So it's good. And we're tightening up this week, really getting ready for December. We got a lot of cool things happening for members. We are going to be giving you guys that extra. There's going to be a lot of technique sessions and Q&A. We told the members last night, it's going to be a great month to be a member next month because we are either ending the year with an exam or we are starting the year of 2024 with pass notices. We have a tradition here. I just want you guys all to know this, and a lot of you guys don't know this. Typically, for the first 2 weeks of Kona of the year, we average about 50 pass notices every year. Every year. Every year. First month we are not like any other test prep. They all take the months off in November, December. They kind of kick back, they lay back. We go forward. We push harder. So that way you guys can start the year off right, come correct. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to continue the tradition. I want to double it. I want to get more pass notices, more than anybody in January. If I'm pushing for that, guess what? That means you're getting a pass notice. You know what I mean? Let's go in this together. We're going to be pushing hard to do all this stuff next month. We're going to be having test taking techniques. We might have some sessions that are not going to be there, but we're going to push harder on the days that we are there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have possibly some weekends that we're going to be throwing in there. We're going to do some on our live sessions. We might go longer than an hour. We might be doing Q&A, some techniques. We're going to be throwing all kinds of different stuff. One of the things we are going to be doing for members is we are going to have a true review weekend. That means we're like a lot of test preps do these reviews where they go like I don't know, obscene amount of hours, right? They just go through basically what they say is they're reviewing, but what they're really doing is going through an entire book in like a day, right? Or 2 days. And it's like a lot of information. That's not a review. I mean, I went, I mean, I don't like throwing it out, but I mean, I went to school, I went higher education. I almost got my master's. Brandy's got her degree. Reviews were not like that. It was more like a few hours of content. And then the professor, you ask questions and you really get those key things that are going to be on the exam. And then you go take it. That's what we want to do. 2 hours about a content, 1 hour of techniques, 1 hour of Q&A, 4 hours total out of your Saturday. Boom, get what you need out of it, and then you have plenty of time for the weekend to go review those areas and sharpen up those skill sets and go take your exam. That's what we're going to be doing. And we'll be having some of our first sessions to see how it goes in December. So it's really going to be a great month to be a member, and all those sessions are going to be included in that membership. So if you want to know more about us, check us out. We're going to put up a QR code, scan it, just join up. There's a welcome email that comes out. Join the 21-day plan. Go watch those videos. Get into it. We are going to have that. We are always been, and like I know there's a lot of people that love the hand holding and love like oh, just get me through the content. And I for one, I'm like, dude, if I can go faster than everybody, I want to do that. You know what I mean? If I can go slower than everybody, I want to do that. So we've always will have that option to with our 21-day plan. But we are going to start our academy in January, and you guys are going to love it. We're going to have like a 3-week program. It's going to be pretty awesome. So we're going to be starting that in January, but we're going to do a lot of experimentation, like I said, in December. There's going to be a lot of extras, a lot of giving in December of our time and our effort to help, like I said, get you guys those pass notices either at the end of the year or starting off the year. I just want to hit the year hard. I want to hit 2024 with massive pass notices. You know what I mean? I just want to just fill it up with just pass notices. I want to just be like a whole studying brew of just people talking because I have so many people that pass. That's what I really want to do. So join this QR code, hit the link in the chat, get studying, get on board. We have all that orientation explains kind of what we have going on. We have study guides available, SIE 663, $20 each. They're like the cliff notes of the studying. It's just everything you need to know, nothing more, nothing less. We have the Kona community. With the Discord. It is our that's where you can find us and ask Brandy questions direct. You can get help, you can tutoring. All that stuff is on that Discord. We have the Telegram as well. 866 can't text out. You can text me, but I can't text out. So I will be that boomer who calls you right after you text and I say, "Hey, did you text me?" Yeah. So if you want to, if you love the text messaging conversation, hit me up on Instagram and Telegram, and I'll text back on those platforms or Patreon. But really, I really have more success on Discord, Telegram, or on Instagram. Those are the three I prefer. I can send you guys stuff a lot easier on those platforms. So yeah, check that out. We will be we'll have all that. So hit the links in the chat and scan the QR code. All right, we have live session. I kind of said it already. We have questions, answers, techniques. It's a whole just a whole lot of just stuff to get you past these exams. That's it. Yeah, you don't have the new one.
It's on my.
It's all right. All exams, by the way, all exams. SIE through the Series 7, all exams are accepted. Come on by. Brandy will help you get sorted and ready for those.
Yeah.
Exams.
Today, guys, I actually hit a question from every exam during today's live session.
There you go. There you go.
At
So
least.
that's what's going on. And so we'll have that tomorrow in the live session. All right. If you're not following me on Instagram or any of those platforms like Discord, any of that, if you're not following us, I wish you would, because you know what?
What?
When they give me a picture and they let me know, guess
Yeah.
what, Brandy?
What?
I add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because yes, we do. We got passers. We got passers upon passers. We had a lot of passers this weekend, y'all. We had a lot. I think my total one was up to 9 passer notices for the weekend. It was a great weekend. But I only got 3 to commit to like giving me a picture and whatnot. We do work with firms that are not in Primerica. People that are outside of Primerica really don't like the whole sharing.
Nah, they're just like, what?
Like they don't get the whole. They're like, I get to keep my job type thing.
Right.
They're not really into the recognition of it all.
Yeah.
Like they don't get it. But thank you to all the Primerica folks who do share. They love having their picture up there, and I love hearing their testimonies, and I love the sharing that they do. So thank you so much. And we had some great passers. First off, we have my man, Quentin Moore out there in Texas. He got his Series 63. He is now fully licensed, ready to go hit the streets of Houston
Yep.
and go rock that thing. He's been working hard at doing this, guys. He was active duty when he started with us. Then he went into reserves, and he's always held a county or a state job and moved cross state lines.
Yeah.
He is one of our studiers that literally would be watching my videos in some far off land, and we just love him. And just want to say congratulations, thank you for serving, and always just on to the next. He's retiring from his military work and moving on up.
That's right.
So congratulations, Quentin. What would you say would help out Quentin the most? He attended live sessions, the techniques. This guy, and let me tell you, he struggled a lot because he's the guy who memorizes the entire exam.
Yes. So he was more of a challenge for me because I had never seen that before.
He literally memorized every exam he took.
So it was really getting past him memorizing, like
He would go take the exam and just subconsciously memorize the whole thing.
right. So
He had that memory.
so we had to work differently together to get him to memorize the right thing, which is the keywords, because those are universal. And we had to go through different cue banks. His name's Quinn. We had to go through different cue banks. We had to kind of really keep him fresh and keep him on his toes. So it was different and it was great because
Multiple cue banks. He had to use multiple cue banks because he literally would memorize all of them.
got one of those memories.
And he's one of the reasons why I know when I say this, it doesn't matter if you memorize an entire cue bank. It's not going to help you pass.
No.
Because if it did, Quentin would have gotten this thing done a long time ago because he literally could just look at things and memorize everything.
Yes.
Did not help.
No.
So in memorizing the book, someone told him to memorize the Kaplan book. Word for word, he knew every word of it.
Yeah.
Didn't help.
No.
So when I tell you guys, we've had experience. That stuff doesn't work.
Exactly.
It does not work. It's all about seeing those questions. All right, on to our next passer. This one's pretty awesome. Again, this goes way back, and this was a challenge. And how do you want to say this about our next passer?
Guys,
this literally got Brandy by the heartstrings and made her cry last night.
this was definitely a work of, whereas Q was a work of like, let's do this a little differently because of the memorizing of the cue banks. This passer was like, if you could slap belief into somebody, this is the person I wanted to do it with, because I would sit and I would study with him and I knew he knew it. I knew he could get it. I watched him pass quizzes. I watched him pass full quizzes, but then he would fall short by 1, 2 questions, and it all had to do with his mindset.
It did. It was everything. Guys, I cannot tell you enough. Mindset is everything. Mindset is everything.
Everything.
Everything. And he has a really strong mindset when it comes to everything else.
Oh, he'll pour belief into you guys.
But even in his business, he's got the tiger by the tail. Let me tell you, he's got it all.
Oh, yes.
Let me tell you, he is not one that is not a lion.
No.
But when it comes to testing, is for some reason it got him.
That test, man.
Those tests.
Word test.
And everybody, I say this all the time, everybody has their cross to bear. And testing is his cross to bear.
Right.
But congratulations to Juan Jimenez on passing the SIE. We were super excited. It is a long time coming. We love him so much. We were actually at his wedding.
Yes,
and he's family to us. And I just want to say congratulations to Juan. I asked him what helped him pass. He said Jeremiah 29:11 and KonaButterflyz is God's vessel. That's it. That's all he said. He's like, that's all it is for me. He goes, that's what helped me pass. He's like, Jeremiah 29:11 and KonaButterflyz is God's vessel. If you don't know that scripture, it's basically God has plans for you.
Yes.
Right? God has plans for you that are set, and you cannot be denied God's plan.
Right.
You cannot. It is your destiny. So don't ever get discouraged or fearful when you know that's your plan. That's the plan. Go for it. So I got something for you guys. This is pretty cool. So I gotta set it up. So he sent us a video, and So let me go ahead and bring that up.
Let's go! Let's go! Woo! I passed, baby! Let's go! I passed! Guys, it's possible. Let's make this thing happen. Let's go! I'm excited for you guys, man. This is awesome.
He was being safe. He was not driving.
Yeah,
So,
no, he was not.
Just in case anybody was wondering.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So there you go. That's a message from Juan. I think it was straight to the point, right to it. And I hope it inspires a lot of you in getting this thing done. So congratulations to Juan. But
Yes.
we're not done.
No.
We're not done. So we
No.
got one more passer. I want to say congratulations to our next passer. He had a lot to say about what passed. But you mean say this? I bust him.
Yes.
I passively say things about this young studier all the time on here. He knows it's directed to him, but most of you don't know that it's directed to him, but
Right.
he knows it's directed to him.
Right.
Because I knew the only thing holding him back was him.
Correct.
It was him thinking way too much. And he actually got on board. He got a great study partner, Sally, who's on here all the time, and they would study together, and she would also tell him, pointed out, but you know what? He was coachable,
Yes,
and he
was.
did it.
Yes, he was.
Congratulations to Eric on passing the SIE. He's on here now, and he's going to go ahead and let all you fine people know how he got this thing done. And I know that I give him headaches, and I tell him all the time, right? But it's just because I know that he could do it. I knew that he could do it. And I just want to say congratulations. Let all the fine people know how you got this thing done, Eric. Let's go.
Cool. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Brandy. I woke up this morning. I was like, sorry, let me take a step back. The last 2 weeks, I just kept waking up in the morning. I'm going to pass on November 20th. I'm going to pass on November 20th. But just starting my day off with that mantra and just going throughout the day of just like, I'm going to pass, have that mental and have that mindset of passing every single day. And accountability in the morning, I'm always posting what my day is. Like, I'm going to pass November 20th, hold myself accountable to me and also to the team that I work with. So everyone on my team, so thank you to Sally, Antonio, Yarina, Joanna, Laverne, Annabelle, Selene, Greg and Rebecca Bundy. They're all there supporting me and wanting me to, be the best that I can do and showing them that it's possible. I mean, I couldn't have done it, especially without Sally, like even Jasmine too, staying up at like till 12 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, taking Q banks and just, learning the content, but also, practicing the techniques. And one thing that after going through some of the questions on the on the exam, I kept thinking, Eric, stop thinking. Just stop, because I was going 15 questions in, and I was already 15, 20 minutes into the time limit. It's just like, Eric, just stop. Just stop. And so, Andy, what would Andy say? Eric, just keep it simple. Stop thinking. And so, like, I still use the entire time, but like, I got through a lot of the quiz without just keyword connection and writing down the A, B, C, D, and like process of elimination. A lot of the questions. So everything works, and just it's a matter of just I hear it all the time here. Be coachable. Just allow yourself to win and allow yourself to pass this test. And that's what I had to do. Just stop thinking. Just let it happen, and it'll work, and you'll do it. So again, thank you to the rest of my team. Thank you to you, Andy and Brandy, for supporting me and getting through this SIE. Onward to the 6. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do
Love it.
I want to deliver a message from Renee out in Hollywood. He says his taco truck is waiting for you, and he can't wait to serve you up some tacos when you come out to California. So that's going to be awesome. But in all seriousness, congratulations, Eric. I say things all the time that are directed indirectly at you, but it's because you're not the only person who struggles with thinking way too much, right? And I'm just thankful that you were coachable, you humbled yourself, and you were like, you know what? maybe this silly buffoon of a man over here every week that tells me this to just be simpler is right. And I'm just glad that you listened and you got it done. And I can't was and I also want to say shout out to all your teammates that are on here to support you. You got a great team, you got great people behind you, and how can you lose?
Oh yeah.
How can you lose? What do you want to say about Eric?
Yes, he wants to add something too. But yeah, and I knew for you, Eric, that this different way of learning and different way of approaching questions was a lot different than what you were used to. And I know it made you super uncomfortable, but look at what happened. And I am so proud of you, man. You did it.
That's right.
Thank you. Yeah, so me being like the person that I am, like everything, just buy the book. I can read the content, know the content, and I'll pass every single test that gets thrown at me. But coming to this SIE, like it's a different ball game. So like it's you just got to figure out a way to, yeah, you have to know a little bit of content, but know how to take the test and use the techniques to do it. And that really helped me through it. I was clenching my eyes. As soon as that submit screen came up, it was like, for the love of God, please let me pass. And I passed.
I love it.
I love
Yeah.
it. And the most important thing is that you learned. You learned a lot from you
Yeah.
about you and you stay coachable. And I just want to say congratulations, but we're not done. You got to get that Series 6. Let's get working on it. Let's get studying for it. If you need any help, as always, all members, you guys got that help. And even non-members, just reach out on the Discord. So congratulations on getting this done. And thank you so much for being on here. And I know we'll talk more after the brew as we always do. And just thank you again for showing up and being here.
Yeah.
So, guys, one of the key things I think it also helped him out is like after the brew, he stayed on,
Yeah.
and a lot of times he would stay on and just ask questions about whether it was the test or what he was thinking or what he was doing or just being honest about how he was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And honesty is so key, and it doesn't have to be to us. Just being honest with yourself on what ails you,
Mm-hmm.
what are you struggling with, and being honest with yourself and figuring that out. Look, I always say it to everyone, don't commit to us, don't commit to anybody but yourself. If you can't commit to yourself to get this thing done and be coachable to yourself even at the very get and be humble enough to go and do this and learn where you and just be honest with like, okay, I'm struggling here, I need help, or maybe I need to listen to this, or maybe I need to like get out of my own way, right? And just listen to the help that's being directed towards you, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things that you have to just be open to receive the message. And I encourage all of you to do that. It's just what Eric just said. It's not just about the content. He's a math and science guy. He's got his degrees. He's a teacher himself. He knows how to study. He has his degrees, right? He knows how to do it. He teaches other people how to do it. Of course he knows how to do it, right? But it wasn't about that. It was learning how to master these exams. And how do we master those exams? He said it, Juan said it, Q said it.
Mm-hmm.
Q was a major thing. This is what helped him pass, was learning those key words. And tonight, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go into a study on our own here for free for the cost of your internet. You're going to learn something, and just being able to be up here on at night or get the replay. We're going to go over the fundamentals of the Kona system, which is learning those key words, those Kona catchphrases, right? How you measure up. And then tomorrow we do the test taking techniques. We kind of put it together. Brandy shows you. Wednesday, we add that little bit of content that you need. And then Thursday, it all comes together. I don't know if you guys all knew that away how the Studying Brew works, but that's how it works. Monday, we give you the keywords. Tuesday, we show you the technique and the keywords together. Wednesday, we show you how much little content you need to know. Thursday, it's all wrapped up and all together. Content, keywords, techniques, bam, all for free. So if you're wondering how we structure these studying brews and why they're named the way they are, that's why. So tonight we're doing the keyword, how we do this thing. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to read questions and answers and put them up on the screen. But this is what I want you to do. I challenge you. Don't put what you think the answer is. I want you to put what you think are the key words to these questions and answers. Oh, I see a pattern in the answers. Oh, I see that relates to common stock. This must be a common stock answer. That one is the only one that really looks like it, but these are the keywords that match up, right? Guys, I'm telling you, once you master keywords, it doesn't matter what QBank, it doesn't matter what exam you're taking, it doesn't matter at all. It's all about learning to just take apart and disassemble these questions and answers that are asked in a multiple choice and taking advantage of it. They all have these patterns, they all have some sort of way that you can catch on to it. It's like playing poker. Once you start learning how to tell the tales and you learn how the bluffs and how the when people are in, it's easier. It
Yep.
gets easier and easier, and you can just win the table. That's what you want to do. You really want to learn how to listen to what these questions and answers are saying, grab onto it, and we're going to be doing that tonight. So if you will, put in the chat what you think of those keyword patterns and all that stuff, and see how you match up with Brandy, and let's go. All right, D, modern portfolio theory. C, none of the choices listed. B, efficient market theory. A, capital asset pricing model. Again, we're not mastering QBanks. I know you might have seen it before if you have, but what are the keywords here? Theory, portfolio. What else we got here? 2 theories. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I
Brandy,
think that's good.
I think that's good too.
I think that's good. We might just say that one says model. I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm all.
Theory and a model are 2 different things. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
If you are strategically allocating your clients' portfolios across assets based on the risk and reward potential of the assets as a group, which investment concept are you employing?
There's literally.
That's a lot of words.
There is, and there's only 3 words that matter in that whole entire question.
Remember, guys, when they throw these questions at you, a lot of it is just language gymnastics. You just gotta catch the 2 or 3 words and you're in.
Exactly. Said group, right? And then I said 3 words, right? So I'm just gonna go back a little bit, right? So as a group. As a group. So then what word from as a group, knowing that B and D are opposite, matches as a group?
When you have an opposite, by the way, 90% of the time, it's going to be one of those answers.
Yeah. I don't know that. Yes, exactly. You guys have it, right? As a group, that's a portfolio. And yes, guys, that was the answer.
A portfolio is a group of things put together in a nice folder. That's how I like to look at it.
That's exactly it.
Let me see your portfolio. You open up one of those Nilla folders.
Right.
And you got several things all stuck together in there.
Now, if this is like, I want to say something real quick. If this is 1 o'clock in the morning for you because you're on live,
Shout out to Tim in Ohio.
that's right. And you're exhausted.
Never exhausted. Look at him.
Right. And this is the kind of question you saw, and you're like, what the front door?
Oh.
Yeah, I know. My language got a little strong right there, right? What the heck? But you guys just see what we did? Like, I didn't really pay attention to anything else other than we were talking about a group. D was the only one that had portfolio in it. Well, yeah, you guys saw it.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't think. Who wants to think?
Nobody. No, I was kidding. All right. Chinese GDP increased by 375 million. Chinese GNP increased by 400 million. B, USA GDP increased by 400 million. A, USA GNP increased by 25 million. GNP, GDP.
And did anybody notice? No, I did not notice.
I know a little bit of content. I know gross domestic product, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's gross national product, I guess.
There you go. Yeah. Do you know the difference between the two?
One is domestic,
Yeah.
which is all the things that we do inside the country, and
Okay.
then the national would be outside.
But yes, you're right. But based in
Outside and in.
But U.S. companies, but just what you do no matter what.
Right.
Right. Okay.
National, all produced anywhere.
Yes.
As Drew said.
Yeah. Perfect. I mean, you guys were right. And this is stuff that you guys can get from the news. This is stuff that you guys could have got from your senior economics class in high school, right?
Yeah, like Apple.
Right.
They are an American company and they do some things in the United States, but a lot of it was made in China.
Okay, wait.
Right?
Wait.
They have companies outside.
I just want you guys to know this was not planned. Go ahead.
Oh, wow. An American computer chip company owns a manufacturing facility in China. This year, the Chinese manufacturing facility produced computer chips worth 400 million, and the American company earned 25 million on the sale of these chips. Which of the following is true?
Okay. It's literally Andy's example. Literally
Had no idea.
Andy's example about Apple. So then that means, right? That means
What are the key words in the question before Brandy goes into explanation? She's like,
I know
she's
that was really good.
she's on the blocks.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll tell you, there's 5 words.
She's a racer on the blocks right now. If you guys don't put anything in the chat, she's
5
just
words.
gonna lose it.
5 words.
There we go. Earn 25 million.
There you go. Okay, now go back a little bit.
She's all scroll back.
Scroll back a little bit.
Chinese manufacturing.
Oh, that pink arrow kind of throws you guys off because it was supposed to be like that was the lowest number. Okay. Guys, the only thing important about this question is
Chips.
that American company earned 25 million. So then what is that? We just talked about it. Okay. And then look, hold on.
USA. USA. Was it made
Hold
in
on.
USA?
Oh yeah, there you go. Wait, I saw it right here. There you go. Let's just start with that. Let's just go there.
Was it made in the USA? No. But it was a US company. So it would be national, not domestic.
Right. But did you see what Sally put in there? She linked that 25 with the fact that it was American USA 25. So she really didn't even think about GNP versus GDP.
Right.
She just saw the numbers.
Just connecting the dots. Like
And then here,
dot to dot.
right. And then your note, guys, could be, oh, it's an American company. They manufactured in China. That's GNP. That's it.
That's it.
Bit.
Keep it simple.
GNP. Always never mind.
D, establishing a large emergency fund. C, all of these choices would be considered prudent. B, investing the client's assets more aggressively than they would be otherwise. A, maxing out all possible retirement plan contribution. Aggressively. Prudent.
Yes. Who said prudent?
I did. Prudent.
Do you guys know what word prudent means?
Prudence.
All INGs. ING. ING.
I think someone's looking up the word prudent.
Yeah, like shy. That's perfect. You can literally
Conservative.
go with shy.
Reserve.
Exactly. Shy. Like that's what you know from the real world, right?
I take it from like, I don't know if you guys ever heard the word prude. Don't be a prude. Some girls are maybe a prude.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones you probably want to bring back to mom.
Right.
Just saying.
Not always securities vocabulary, right? Okay, perfect. All right, you guys ready for the question?
Yes, not always securities. If a client's occupation provides an unpredictable, uneven income, all of the following actions may be prudent, except.
Exactly. So look at what we broke down. Shy conservative. We circled the word. The other word.
Right.
Got.
Except. If you're aggressive,
You're definitely
you are not prudent. That is not reserved.
Exactly. Sops.
That girl might be a little too fast. That boy might be a little too fast. That is not a prudent person.
That's right.
I would not bring that person to mama.
Don't bring that person to mama. Mama don't want to meet that person. We want to meet the prudent people.
Yes, they like to be here with a very prudent person. Yeah. D, creating additional income. C, allocation. B, protection. A, trimming a position to make a nice round lot.
I didn't even see that answer.
Trimming a position to make a nice round lot. I don't like a squiggly lot. I like a nice round lot.
One word. I like that. One word.
A tree. This is a tree. It is the hedges.
Because you're. Wait. What? Hold on. Hold on. What did you just say?
It's the hedges.
Read the question.
Another way to look at hedging is. Dude, I'm on fire.
You are. Guys, we were on separate sides of the room today.
I am just on another level. That's all I'm gonna say.
So if you're hedging, what are you doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing, guys? Why do we have hedge bushes? Hedges.
So we can trim them.
That's a tree. We trim.
I'm just messing. It's
protecting.
protection.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
We put up hedges so that way the neighbor's dog doesn't go poop on your lawn.
Right. Keep our neighbor.
Nice.
Don't be looking in my yard.
By the way, it's a nice, what do they call that? Green and sustainable way to keep dogs off your lawn.
Right.
That are not yours.
This is opposite of hedging, by the way. It's not any pets now.
It's a natural fence.
Get off my lawn.
See, you don't have to. Just put up some hedges.
There you go.
All right. D, nominal yield. C, yield to maturity. B, percentage of par value. A, current yield.
Look at that.
Yield and 3 answers. D is different. A corporate bond is typically quoted in which of the following? A corporate bond is typically quoted in which of the following?
Close. There you go.
Quoted.
Boom.
Is a quote.
Can we go with one that's different?
Let's just go with a different one. Because you know what, Brandy? I don't remember.
Dude.
I passed out during that class. I might have fell asleep. The book hit me in the forehead. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
Not my class.
I was watching The Golden
I
Bachelor.
think this last.
Have you ever seen that happen?
Yeah. Okay.
Haven't yet.
Last question.
D, tenants in common. C, tenancy by entirety.
Yeah. Tenancy. Tenancy.
Tenancy by entirety.
Tenancy by entirety.
Sure. B, TOD / TOD. A, joint tenant. There you go. 3 have tenants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what TOD POD stands for?
I know TOD is one of my favorite bands. I'm gonna say it's payable on death.
Yes.
I don't know what the TOD because I don't remember.
Transfer.
Oh, see, but I don't remember. I just know pay. It's something on
The
death.
OD. You just
I know
remember
OD's
the OD.
on death,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Just by process of elimination.
Is that what POD stands for too? The band?
No, they're a religious band, so yeah, payable on death. Like your sins are payable on death. Yeah.
Oh, see, look, guys. Okay, so okay, let me just read the question.
All the following account options offer survivorship or beneficiary designation, except.
Whoa. So somebody said A, B, and C are the same. Like right as you were reading that question.
Yes.
Okay, beneficiary. Yes. There's one more word. Oh, accept. Yes, I forgot about the accept.
Designation.
And
Survivorship.
there you go. And guys, look at a lot of times that I'm going to give you guys a little inside tip. If you guys see all of the following or which of the following, can almost guarantee you're looking for an accept, the true, or a not. Look at this right here. There's going to be a twist in that. And that usually means you're looking for the one that's different.
And I want to point out, see how accept is written? That's how you're going to see it on the exam.
Yep.
It is not emboldened and in like capitalized letters like you do see in some QBank.
Exactly.
It is going to be slid in there.
Exactly.
Tenants in common. But why, Brandy? What tipped you off?
Because they're roommates, bro. That's it. You take your Xbox with you. You take your PlayStation 5 with you when you move out. Your roommates. Your
It's not till death.
tenants in common. No. Joint tenants. We're joints. We're combined. Payable on death, transfer on death. Obviously, that's in the name, right?
Yeah.
Tenancy by entirety is basically saying I am giving you the entire thing. At least that's how I remember it.
Attendance in common.
Roommates, bro.
Your PlayStation 5 stays with you.
Take your couch.
You get what you brought.
Right. You bring the TV, your friend brings the PlayStation 5, you get the house, you get a new place to live. You know you're not leaving your TV there.
That's right. You can take that 1989 tube TV with it weighs about 600 pounds with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
And that crusty couch can go
Take
as
it.
well.
Yeah. Your roommate might be like, please take the crusty couch, bro.
Yep. Doesn't fit.
Don't want it.
We got a whole new thing coming in when you
Don't
leave.
want it. Ashley Furniture is delivering tomorrow.
Crusty couch was cool when you lived here,
Take it. Take it.
but not when you leave it. 'Cause
Take your futon.
You leave that futon at your own house. All right, everybody. As you can tell, look, when you're taking these quizzes in all seriousness and when you're taking exams, no matter what it is, don't be so rigid. Don't be so prudent as to just keeping it into securities. Don't always think that you constantly have to tie it into content that you've been learning. Sometimes, a lot of times, the answer is so there, but you just take it out of the content. You take it out of the securities. You just look at it with the common sense, just the commonality of just the words and how they work. If you have a great vocabulary, you're even one ahead. But if you don't, just use the common words, common sense. Just look at what it's saying to you. Don't overcomplicate. Just like I told Eric, stop thinking.
Stop thinking.
And look, it worked out for the guy, right? Thank you to all our passers. Thank you to Eric for being on and sharing. Juan, thank you for the video. Just all of you, congratulations. But it's not done yet. You got to go get that next one. Get the next pass notice. So let's go. All of you, let's get your study going. Thank you so much for being here. We'll have a live session tomorrow. We'll be back on for the Studying Brew, same bat time, same bat channel. Test taking techniques Tuesday in full effect. So we can't wait to see you there. So stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate you. Don't forget to practice the Kona catchphrase in your next quiz. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.